What's going on, guys? Larry Brown here at the Exarban Village location of Rexius Nutrition, and today we're talking meal replacement powders. A lot of people like protein powders, but the one chief complaint that I hear about them is that they just run through the system really quickly, and they leave the user of these type of powders very, very hungry, like an hour or two later. A lot of people want something that'll stick with them for a little bit longer until they can get their next meal. So that's where the meal replacement powder comes in. What constitutes a meal replacement powder? Usually a pretty decent protein count, a relatively decent carbohydrate count, and a low fat count. So these are meant to mimic an actual meal. So I have three today that we're going to be talking about, and we're going to find out the differences between them and the ones that may be well for you. So I'm going to start off with the brand new one that we got from Axe and Sledge, which is homemade. All right. So this has 48 grams of protein, 46 grams of carbs. Like I said, relatively high in protein, a little bit high in carbs, 6 grams of total fat. So the reason I like this a lot is because it has whole food carbohydrate sources. Now the protein sources do come from whey protein isolate, whey protein concentrate, and some beef protein, but that's neither here nor there. This is a really solid meal replacement powder that you can put inside your desk, put it in a Ziploc bag, put it inside your desk, have it in your gym bag, have it close to you when you can't get that meal. You can stay fueled for the rest of the day. This, like I said, this is a new product that we brought in, and the carbohydrate protein fat ratio is excellent. The other one that I like personally, and I try to recommend to everybody that shops at our stores, is the Real Meal by Nutri-One. So why do I like this so much? You get 20 grams of protein, grass-fed, from grass-fed cows, 25 grams of gluten-free oatmeal. So everyone that's allergic to gluten or anything like that, this is a safe meal replacement for you. And then 8 grams of coconut oil powder. So for carbohydrates, you're looking at 25 grams, 20 grams of protein, and then a total fat of 8 grams. This goes down really, really smooth. I like this a lot. So if the homemade has a little bit too much of a high carbohydrate count for you, then this is something that you probably want to stick with. One scoop of this is very filling. It's very, very filling. So please try this out if you haven't tried it out yet. This is the blueberry, but I'm partial to maple cinnamon. So please try that out. The last one that I like is a very unique one, and it's from Redcon One. As you can see, I'm wearing the hoodie. And it's their MRE, Real Whole Food Meal Replacement. This is one that is absolutely from Real Whole Food. Rolled oats, you got some dehydrated chicken protein, egg protein, salmon protein. Now, it sounds disgusting. I know what you're thinking, but I have to tell you, the taste is absolutely phenomenal. Aaron Singerman and those guys down in Florida have done a really good job in making this product taste excellent and giving you real whole food nutrition. Now, what I will say about this is that if you are watching your carbohydrates, this is not the product for you. This one, a full serving clocks in at 75 grams of carbohydrates. All right, that's a lot for most people to consume in one sitting. So if you're trying to lose a lot of body fat or anything like that, this is probably not the product you want to go for. But if you're trying to put on a little bit of weight or just trying to maintain the muscle that you do have, this will probably be the one for you. What goes with a lot of these meal replacement powders? Well, you want to take a digestive enzyme. Those will help break down the proteins, fats, and carbohydrates inside of these. And then on top of that, you want to make sure that you have a greens formula to help everything flush through your system. So we sell all of those along with these meal replacement powders at all of our Rexius Nutrition corporate locations. Guys, these products are almost indispensable. I tend to go for a lot of the protein powders like a lot of our clientele do, but also at the same time, sometimes I get into a phase where I'm super busy. I got things I need to do. I need to have a whole food meal. I can't do it, so I go for the meal replacement powders. So some things to keep in mind this holiday season while you're out there moving and grooving and many lines at Nebraska Furniture Mart or whatever. If you got a whole food meal, if you got a meal replacement powder, have that with you, drink it, and you'll be on your way. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, tune in for our latest content that we got coming up, and subscribe to our CEO's podcast on YouTube, the Now or Never podcast. He's giving out a lot of good business advice, a lot of good life advice. So that's something that you guys want to tune into. As always, Larry Brown here at the Rexius Nutrition Exarban Village location, and I will see you on the flip side.